begin with is bring your hands onto your heart center, close your eyes, and just think of something that you have in your life that you are grateful for. Something that you have already. And just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and just really concentrate on that. And already notice any changes in your body, any physical responses that you're experiencing to these thoughts that you're having. And then bring your hands together at your heart center, rub your hands. And we're going to tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So bring the palms together, take a deep breath in. And out. And breathe in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathing in, stretch up high. Stretch. And coming over to the side. And up, other way. And up, leaning back very gently, looking up. And coming forward, bring your hands down, stretch forward, bow your head, deep breath in. And coming up. So before we get moving, what I really want to do is activate your heart center this morning. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in and open the arms wide, and as you breathe out, bring them back together. But as you're doing that, I want you to envisage a colour spiralling in to your heart centre, and then as your arms go out, the colour travels all the way down to your fingertips. And then you breathe out. And then when you breathe in, again, a spiralling colour. It can be the same or it can change. Coming into your heart centre, out to the side, okay, and out to your fingertips. So, breathing in. And out. Please breathe at your own pace, at your own speed as you're ready, but always visualising that colour spiralling into your heart centre and travelling down your arms and to your fingertips. And then finish the one that you are on. Bring your hands to your front shin and just very gently move through some spinal flexes. Just waking up the spine this morning. And then bring yourself onto your hands and knees. Coming into cat-cow, just to continue with warming the spine. Really pushing the mat away from you. And then just curl your toes under and gently lifting yourself into your first downward dog of the day. So maybe you keep the knees bent. Pedaling through the feet. Just letting the backs of the legs really start to release. And just come to a still position and take some breaths, stretching through the back of the body. Step our feet forwards, coming into a forward fold, just to hang. And then slowly, slowly just roll yourself all the way up. Coming into mountain pose, bringing your hands to your heart space. Just hold them here at your heart, grounding your feet down into the mat, top of your head shining to the sky. Breathe deeply, feel the warmth of your hands on your heart center. And again, bring to mind something that you are grateful for, something you have in your life already that you are so thankful for. And then we're going to take a step back with the right foot. Just checking our feet, coming into warrior feet. So the right toes, sorry, I've stepped back with my left foot. So we're doing warrior on the right side. So the right toes are pointing forward and the left toes are pointing at about 45 degrees. Turn the hips and the shoulders towards the right and deeply bend that knee, grounding down through the feet. Just have a moment here, feeling that stretch and that opening in the hips, allowing the legs to just get used to this position, grounding those legs down through the earth, feeling strong, lifting the heart and the chest here. Bring your arms to connect in Venus lock. Your hands are intertwined in Venus lock behind your back. Still bending your right leg. Take a deep breath in here, lifting up your arms. And as you breathe out, we're going to take it down into humble warrior. So coming down over your right leg, arms coming up to the ceiling, stretching as much as you can. And just breathe here. And then slowly lifting yourself up using your core strength to push and pushing your legs down into the mat. And then just releasing the arms, and we're going to come into a reverse warrior. So the left hand is resting on the back of the left leg. The right arm comes out in front, palm up. And you're going to scoop that up towards the ceiling, keeping your right knee bent. But then bring your right hand down to rest on your heart space as you look up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to windmill the arms all the way around to frame the right foot, turning the left foot and bring the left knee down onto the mat. Just getting your balance here, bringing yourself up tall, have your balance, you may need a drishti point. The arms are coming behind like dynamic jet wings, and just lower your hips, bending into that front leg, lifting your heart up towards the ceiling. getting yourself all the way back into a downward dog. Having a lovely stretch here. And then stepping the left leg forwards and bringing yourself all the way back up, coming into our warrior on the left side now. So left toes are pointing towards the end of the mat, or towards the front, what you consider to be the front. I'm going to swivel myself round so that my back doesn't end up towards you. Checking the position of the feet and then turning your hips and shoulders towards your left as well. Just let the legs get used to this. Grounding down through the feet. And then bring the hands behind you to connect into Venus Lock. Lifting them up, getting a nice stretch through the shoulders this morning, and then take it down into Humble Warrior, over the left leg. Crown chakra points towards the floor. And then pushing into those legs, bring yourself upright, release the arms, right hand rests on right leg, left arm is out in front of you, palm facing up, and then scoop that up towards the sky. Looking up towards the ceiling, bring that left hand down to rest on your heart space. And bring yourself up, and we're going to windmill the arms all the way around to frame the left foot on the mat. Turning the right foot round, bringing the knee down, getting your balance, bringing yourself up. Take your arms behind you into dynamic jet wings and just drop your hips into the front of the mat, lifting your heart up. And then bring yourself back upright. And we're going to come into Malasana, or garland pose. So bringing the feet flat, coming into a nice wide squat. So the feet, trying to have your feet grounded on the floor, trying to have the heels down. If your heels have to raise a little bit, then just curl your mat or pop a pillow or something underneath your heels, just to give you a little bit of extra support. Just be here, lift your heart. And here you're just pushing down on the outside edges of the feet. And then we're going to come, relax the hands down, bring yourself onto your knees, and coming up nice and tall. And we're going to come into camel pose. So there's a lot of activation of the heart going on today. When we're feeling gratitude, we're getting active in the heart. Camel pose, it is early in the morning, but there are all different variations that you can do. So you can start off in camel pose, and I want you to focus on this part of your chest lifting up. It's not all about going backwards, it's about lifting, okay? So as if you've got a medal on and you want to shine it up to the sky. So you can begin, and I invite you to begin this way. Have your hands at your lower spine, supporting, and remember you're just thinking about that heart chakra lifting up towards the sky as you drop your head back. Up. If this is okay for you and you feel you can go a bit further today, bring your heels up a little bit, so curl your toes under and you drop. I see people going into it like that. Da, da, da. Try and go back in one. Keep your alignment still. If you're going back one arm and then the other, there's all this twisting going on in the lower spine as well as going backwards. Not great. So just bringing your arms back to rest on your feet. And then settle yourself into the pose by lifting the heart and the chest up. And if that's okay for you, you can take your feet flatter as well. And just breathe here. Try not to have your knees too wide. Try and keep them tracking under your hips. And then using your ab strength, bring yourself upright. And then grounding the third eye chakra all the way back down onto the earth, curling up in baby pose. Slowly lifting your head up. And bring yourself back into easy pose. So come into a cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring them into prayer and then raise your thumbs to rest on your third eye. And just bring to mind the things you have in your life that you are grateful for. Maybe it's just one thing, or maybe you have a list of things. But focus your thoughts onto those things right now. And then relax your hands down, bring them onto your knees, palms facing up. And as you go through today, I want you to remember that you choose your thoughts. You choose to be happy. Don't let your thoughts be the drivers. You are the driver. And in those moments when we struggle to feel happy, think of something in your life that you're grateful for. Think of something you already have that brings you joy or keeps you safe, supports you. Bring your hands together at the heart space. Let's tune out with 3 Sat Nams. Deep breath in. Sa.